In this video, I'll explain to you what our standards are for online casinos listed in our accredited casino section. And by the end of the short video, you will understand why we have these standards and why these standards even beat those of many licensing jurisdictions. Casino Meister, Online Casino Authority, and the advocate of fair play. So, in a related video entitled, What is an Accredited Casino?, I explained a bit about an accredited casino, what it is at Casino Meister. Simply put, it's a casino that maintains our standards, and these you will find at Casino Meister. As I mentioned in that video, we have been online since 1998, and in the very beginning I realized that players needed guidance on what they could trust. Most of these players, like players now, and please no offense here, are motivated by free money, free money offers, bonuses, winning, and more money. Me, on the other hand, I was not much of a player. I was a webmaster creating awesome websites, and I was motivated by learning something new and investigating what I could on the internet and to expose rogue activity. So I came up with the standards that would be applied to all casinos that wanted to do any advertising here. I wanted to protect players as well as myself because I knew, and I still believe, there are loads of crappy clip shot joints that will screw you over big time. Not only players, but their advertisers as well. And this has been an objective here since the site started in 1998, to separate the wheat from the chaff, the bad from the good. Our standards are broken down into categories. The first category, player and responsible gambling focused. These are the standards that protect not only the player, but the casinos as well. Players need to be protected by themselves at times, and we require that all casinos listed at Casino Meister offer and enforce spending limits, that they have clear self-exclusion policies, and that they are able to identify their players. These standards include many casinos that are accepting Bitcoin, when Bitcoin is being used anonymously. In my opinion, it is irresponsible on a casino's part to accept any funds without knowing their player. People who should not be gambling because of serious gambling problems can easily slip through with these Bitcoin casinos. And this can be a life-ending moment for some. I'm adamant about this, and this is why we have this policy in place. Bitcoin casinos are not player-focused. They are focused on profits. Another category, marketing standards. Obviously, we don't want our accredited casinos to be deceptive and spam the crap out of people. But one thing that really gets me are the unwanted text messages and phone calls that some casinos use as a marketing strategy. Just the other day, some casino texted me from the UK and called me at the same time from South Africa on my mobile, cell phone, smartphone, whatever. It was barely even 7 a.m. in the morning, and I was just sitting down to have breakfast. And little did this casino know, I have to pay for each text message and phone call that comes out of the country.
This is some bullshit.
The casino peeps don't even think about that. So yes, agreeing to receiving text messages on one's phone, this needs to be explicit and opted out of at a moment's notice. The next category, operational standards. Now, I'm not going to explain each and every one of these, since some are no-brainers like making payouts in a timely manner, and which also is scored in our rating system. But terms like will not aggressively entice players to reverse cash withdrawals with bonuses or other incentives. There are a number of casinos that remind you that you can always reverse your withdrawal if you want to play some more. Now I know that they're trying to save money by not paying the fees for each separate deposit, but they are enticing players to play their winnings back, and that's bullshit. So if casinos do this aggressively, like sending emails, making phone calls, or consistently reminding players about this, then they will be read the Riot Act. We do not condone or accept this sort of business practice, and this is something that you won't find licensing jurisdictions enforcing. So chalk one up for Casino Meister. Woo! Another one, which requires casinos to pay out progressive wins in one lump sum. There have been players in the past that have been ripped off by unethical a-holes who took those funds away. We're talking about millions of dollars. You can read about that in our Rogue section on Playtech. There is some devious and sordid history there. Absolutely sickening. Another term that licensing jurisdictions can't be bothered with: must disclose all sister or related properties when applicable. If players are bound by terms that are enforced across a group of casinos, these casinos must be identified in an obvious place on the casino's website. For example, if a player is allowed only one sign-up bonus for a group of casinos, these casinos need to be listed in the bonus terms and conditions, or an equally noticeable spot. If a player self-excludes from one property, the casino needs to identify all related properties that are affected by the exclusion as well. We've had a load of problems in the past where a player is excluded from bonuses from one casino, yet another casino within the same ownership accepts this player, gives him a bonus, but then reneges on this once they find out about this player's history. That's bullshit. And casinos listed at Casino Meister won't do this. One of the clauses in the industry and player assurances category states that the casino must be licensed in a jurisdiction that offers gambling licenses for online casinos. This licensing entity must be responsible to player complaints, and they must have an effective infrastructure that oversees and enforces compliance with regulations that protect players from fraudulent or unethical activity. Now, we have 9 casinos that are licensed in the Caribbean, which it doesn't have the jurisdictions that are well regulated, but these casinos have proven track records, some being listed on the site for over a decade. Their history of fairness and always being depended on to do the right thing, it overrides this one clause. There aren't many websites that enforce a standard like this. It's caveat emptor, big time. We even have standards that cover the affiliate marketing realm as well. Must not cross-promote to other properties without giving proper credit to affiliates and/or their advertisers. And must not implement retroactive terms and conditions to their affiliate programs without explicit permission and agreement from the affiliate. We have removed a number of casinos that have screwed over affiliates, BetVictor, bwin, and Sky Vegas affiliates, just to name a few.
You gotta be shitting me.
So there you have it. And out of all of these standards, the one that players appreciate the most is the fact that each property has an iGaming representative in the forum who can assist when their support can't. And these iGaming reps not only assist players, but are valued members of our forum. They share a wealth of knowledge, well, most of the time, on the operations of online casinos. They are a real awesome aspect of Casino Meister. So anyway, I hope you feel a little bit smarter now and that you understand that Casino Meister is here to act as a beacon of light to help guide you through the treacherous waters of online gambling.
For sure.
So, here's to you. Cheers and adios.